Look at that. The Patriots got beat by the Raiders, and then the Raiders go on and lose in the Super Bowl to the Saints. The Saints is that team that we watched do the kickoff return. Or you can look at the standings across the board. The Patriots finished the season 13-6. The Raiders finished 13-6. We finished 12-5. The Saints, who won it all, they finished 14-6. Oh, look at that. Dolphins announced the retirement of outside linebacker Junior Seau. All right, looking at our contracts, we have 13 contracts we need to go over, and one person retiring, Junior Seau, after 16 years. Most importantly, we have Patrick Surtain and Chris Chambers. We have $14 million in cap room. Let's pay some homage to Junior Seau. He had 31 tackles this year, really an off year compared to what he did before. He still had 3 sacks and 2 interceptions. Now a 73 overall and going to be continuing to decrease. Fortunately, it's just not worth it to have him on the team. Indy's retiring, so thank you for everything, Junior Seau. Looking at Surtain, he's a 91 overall. He's really a beast. It seems like he's just continuing to improve. Obviously, we don't know what will happen next year. I think he's worth keeping around. Oh, wow. So we just missed our chance to get Surtain, I think. Oh, shoot. Well, I accidentally offered again, and he accepted it exactly what he wanted. So that leaves us with like no cap room, $5.64 million to sign Chris Chambers, a defensive end. This defensive end is 6 years pro and an 83 overall. Sammy Knight, what does he want? He's kind of looks like he's going to start decreasing. Marlon Greenwood is 73 overall and 5 years pro. We don't need Leonard Henry. Taron Wilkins, 54 overall receiver. We don't need him. Probably see how much Travis Minor wants. He wants to be on this team for a long time, which I just don't really want to do. John Wooden, 10 years, 68 overall. This is an interesting one. Chris Chambers has been in the NFL for 5 years. He really had the best year of his career last year. He had more touchdowns the previous year, but can we afford him? We'll sign him for 4 more years. And then hopefully if he starts decreasing, he'll go down. Okay. This center is a 72 overall. So we're losing our 3rd string quarterback. That don't matter. I'll just keep literally these 2 quarterbacks, Jay Fiedler and AJ Fiedler. Maybe I draft one. We're going to be losing both our running backs, which means we need to draft one. That's fine. Fullback, I guess we just will keep 2 fullbacks. So we did sign Chris Chambers. We're going to want to draft a receiver. We don't need this tight end. That's going away. We really should keep this center. It's our starting center. We'll have our guards for a while. What I could do is move Whitley to center. I don't know how you'd do. So we're losing both our outside linebackers if we don't bring back Greenwood. We still have Zach Thomas. We only have 4 DBs. They're high overall though, ish. Okay, we only have so much money. I think most importantly we need to do is bring back this outside linebacker. Here's what he wants, but we can just barely afford. He's only a 73 overall, and I don't think he gets much better. I mean, we kind of desperately need him. He declined our offer. What's Ogun Lee want? He wants a ton of money. He is an 83 overall. We're paying both these quarterbacks a ton of dough. Okay, we're in a really crappy situation here. I think what we have to do is just bring back Marlon Greenwood. 5 years is a long contract for backup guy, but he's not demanding a lot of money. It's just seems like a lot to us. He accepted it. We're gonna have to let all these go. Oh, we got Junior Seau's money, luckily, so we can bring back Adewale for 6 years for the guy who's 83 overall. I don't want to bring him back for 6 years. We'll see if he accepts this. It's kind of a lot of money, but he is an 83 overall. He declined. All right, he accepted that. We're not going to sign anybody back. Sorry, Sammy Knight. You can go to free agency. The center I'm tempted to. Sean Wooden. What's he? Travis Minor barely wants any money. What we could do is bring back Seth McKinney. He's 4 years pro and a 72 overall. No, maybe we just draft a center high. We have 1.89 million cap room. I don't think that'll be enough to sign the people we draft, right? We'll release them. Dang, we only have one center, and he's a 42 overall. William De La Hussey. I don't even know why we have him, honestly. 4-year contract, 0 penalty. I'm going to release him to free agency. We have 0 centers. Can you move positions in this game? I assume you should be able to, because I'll put Damian McIntosh at center. Damian McIntosh is getting paid $21 million. Okay, we still have Jason Taylor, which is nice. Ogunlay. So we have both our DNs. D tackles, we got an 81, 78, and 79. We could look to trade one of these guys. I wonder what we can get for Jeff Zigonina. There's 2 years left and a minor penalty. All right, now we're in free agency. All right, I'll do this later. Okay, so we lost Junior Seau to retirement. Looking at our roster now, it looks like we don't have a single center. We are out 2 backup halfbacks. We only have 2 quarterbacks. And then on defense, we are short some safeties. This guy, Tibua. I guess he's a free safety. Number 51. And then the bad news is we don't have any cap room. We have $2 million in cap room. Looking at these free agents, there's an 88 overall tackle, 87 overall defensive end, 86 overall guard. There's some good players here. Travis Taylor. I'm really stuck with what to do here because we have like no money and we need some guys. You see, if I cut one of these quarterbacks, we would have this contract penalty. I mean, I guess we would profit a little bit of money, but it would hurt. Only have 5 receivers on the roster. We have 2 tight ends. Don't have any centers, but we have 5 guards and 4 tackles. I mean, this guy's a 57 overall Germany. He should never hit the field, right? So we can go ahead and release him. Let's see if we can trade him, I guess. Okay, I found the Vikings here that want to give away their, not this year, but next year round 3 pick. I'll see if they'll take it for that 57 overall tackle, or guard rather. They declined. The Vikings were the team that, you know, was most interested. Is this cheesy? Give me your 4th, 5th, and 6th. I'm gonna do it. Okay, so we got a 4th, 5th, and 6th for that 57 overall guard. I don't think we can afford to trade anybody. I mean, we have this. We did free up a little bit of cap room. This guy's a 51 overall. And we get a pretty big penalty. So I think we get that penalty right away, right? Releasing Romero would give us 300,000 minus 96K penalty. But he is on a contract for 3 years. He's a 56 overall in his 4th year. I don't think he's getting any better. We are short on linebackers. We have three outside linebackers, and this guy's a 58. I want to release him and free up, you know, $367,000. He's been in the league for 3 years, and then we only have 2 inside linebackers, and one of them's a 53 overall. We desperately need a ILB. Only 4 cornerbacks, and one of them's Surtain, who he signed for 6 years. A ton of dough. Sam Madison, Reggie Howard. These guys are old, except for Reggie Howard. We might see a decline in Sam Madison and Surtain, which is not ideal. I mean, here's the good news. We have Orlando Mari for another 5 years. Matt Turk for 2 years. We are kind of out of luck. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold on to these players unless we need the money from the draft. Unfortunately, this free agent stuff, you know, I don't know if we can get any of these guys. Let's see if we can sign an inside linebacker. I mean, this guy kind of looks awesome. He's 4 years in the league and he's 70 overall. This, or we start whatever rookie we draft. You know what? I'm not going to sign anybody. I'm going to skip the entire free agency period and go straight to the combine. Uh-oh. And now it's time to scout. I know you want to pay attention to this big board. This kind of lists the players and their actual ratings. So we want Lionel Kelly or Jeffrey Lambert. That's the guys we want. Make sure we scout them. And then over here we want Jeff Lambert, 3 hours. Wow, yeah, we have only one safety. We have 0 centers. So I don't know if you can move positions in this game, because it'd be nice to just send one of those guards or tackles to center, but I don't know if we're able to do that. And then we'll do Joshua Wilson. He looks like he could be a great cornerback. Target. I'm thinking we might try to target these guys in the first round. I'm going to grab a pen and paper just so I can write this down. I'm pretty sure when you go to the draft, it kind of scrambles everybody. So you want to make sure you have the guys you want written down. The big board is really accurate. So I'm going to write first round targets. L. Kelly. J. Lambert. ILB. J. Wilson. Oh wow, this cornerback is quick. 4.2 for a 40-yard dash. This outside linebacker has a okay. And compare these two just right next to each other. First guy has better tackle, but the second guy has better strength, pressure, coverage. The second guy has way better leadership. I like the leadership stat. I haven't tested it yet, but I think Lambert is who we want first. So I'm going to put Lambert above. Yeah. So Lambert's the guy we want in the first round. If not, we'll pick from one of these two. Lambert's a little quicker too, a little more bench reps. Let's go back to our team needs. So we really do need a center. I guess let's scout some centers. There's no centers on the big board. So we're going to go over here to the rookie report for centers. Okay, I'm going to write down these two to scout. Okay, I got 3 guys here I want to scout for centers. Tyler Ryan, F. Nunez. So we have 7 hours. Do 1 hour on F. Nunez. And then we're looking at for L. Butler or Tyler Ryan. We're going to do 3 hours in each one of those guys. Okay, we can see our centers. Tyler Ryan went down in stock while L. Butler stayed the same. F. Nunez also went down in stock. We didn't get the full report. Right now I want L. Butler. I'm looking at that run block. 78 overall run block. A little more advanced as a pass blocker than you'd think. Often makes costly mental errors. That's not good. A decent knee bender. The leadership trait isn't there. It's only 32. This guy has more strength, but only 61 run block. Nunez, we don't know yet. Okay, I'm gonna scout. I'm gonna find Nunez on here and give him 2 more hours. We'll scout Sammy Dennis and Jordan Vega. Okay, Jordan Vega stayed about the same. Speed good, coverage good, tackle good. Will keep up with most NFL receivers, except he has a 4.78 40-yard dash. That's actually really slow. The other guy's a little faster, 4.69. At times you have to question his instincts. Can really lay the wood on people, can generally run with the receiver. 76 speed. These guys are just slow. I don't know. This is going to be a tough draft. I have the guys written down I want. I guess now we go to the NFL draft. Okay, we're all the way down here at the 28th. Wallace Holmes went second off the board. Casey Nelson went third. So the running backs we wanted are out of luck. Damn, this whole draft is running backs. Quarterback, 3 running backs. Jeez. Then a quarterback, then defensive end, tackle, defensive end. So I don't think we scouted any of those guys. This whole first round is just defensive ends, halfbacks, tackles. All right, we don't have time, I guess, to look at this. So that means pretty much anybody we want is still available. And we want Lambert first. Okay, good. I think we get the inside linebacker who will be behind Zach Thomas. He might start, right? Do we start 2 inside linebackers? I think we do. All right, let's grab him. Doesn't even tell us how he did. Okay. So let's look over who got drafted in the second round. Anybody we recognize? All right, so we grabbed Lambert 28th. More tackles, defensive ends. Jeez. Okay, let's see here. So Kelly was the very first linebacker drafted in the next round. That makes sense. Cross him off. Jay Wilson, the corner we wanted, is gone. Let's see if any of these centers we wanted went. Okay, so we get our choice of centers. That's who we're going to draft. We wanted Butler. Okay. Let's go, Butler. Oh man, I'm nervous with these picks. They both had 38 pass deflections, 21 interceptions, literally. Sammy Dennis had more tackles. He's a little bigger. Geez, this puts me in a tough spot. Sammy Dennis or Jordan Vega. Let's look at the roster and see who we need somebody more at. Okay, we need a strong safety more, so we'll draft a strong safety. Dennis it is. Sammy Dennis, another Sammy coming to the Dolphins. All right, round 4. This is crazy. There's no running backs left. 0 halfbacks. We can grab a fast quarterback, but I don't think we need anybody. This guy's really fast. Evan Williams or Craig Hamilton. Let's see what we can find out about those two. All right, Craig Hamilton was up here towards the top. I'm going to draft him. We're going blind in here on Hamilton with the 4.34 speed. Going into round 5. Okay, going into round 5. It looks like we really need a halfback, but we can't draft one. I'll probably grab a wide receiver based on speed, and then maybe outside linebacker. Receiver, outside linebacker, and oh, this guy's got 4.24. He's short, but that'll do it for me. What about this guy down here? He's 5'10", went to Kansas State, 44 touchdowns. This guy also had 44 touchdowns. We'll take Adam Holland. All the way to round 6, let's grab an OLB. It looks like my strategy is just building players rather than trading. You know, we're building them in the draft. For this, I don't even know what to look for. I like this guy because he has jump, but I like this guy because he can bench 30 reps, you know. This guy, oh geez. Cecil McLaughlin. This guy had more TFLs. Just probably not as strong. He's a little faster, a little shorter. All right, I'll draft Benny Jennings. He's from Utah State, smaller school, I guess. Really not that strong, but we can develop that. Let's see what tight ends we got here. Anybody just massive? This dude's 6'6", 258. I'll just grab Adrian Cunningham. That jump of 39, was that inches, feet? I don't know. It's inches, yeah. This guy is just huge. I'll take him. And that'll do it for the draft. Oh man, I'm nervous here. How do we see how we did? Okay, this is our first time looking at ratings. 71. Jeez, Lambert, our first round pick is only 70 overall. Oh, these guys want massive contracts. Uh-oh. All right, looks like the Chargers drafted Lionel Kelly. He was also 71 overall, so we can't really feel bad there. The problem is we just don't have any money, so I don't know how we're going to sign these guys. Okay, I'm going to offer Lee Butler this. I think he'll say yes. This bonus, I don't really get the difference. What hurts if we raise it, right? Does it just mean the penalties more if we cut them? I don't understand the bonus because it doesn't hurt the cap room when we raise it, which gives us room to lower this. See, our cap room right now is at 1.65. All right, I'm going to offer this. Okay, so we got our center. Now we have 1.65 million in cap room. The next guy I want, I think, is an inside linebacker. Let's see how he stacks up. Yeah, this D Pope guy I can just cut, right? All right, let's make sure we sign Lambert. That freed up a little bit of room here. Uh-oh, see, this dude just wants a massive contract. I guess it's not massive, but it's a lot for us. See, I don't understand the downside of just giving these massive bonuses yet, which kind of scares me. Might be able to get away with this one for 270,000. He declined. Okay, let's go up a little more. All right, he accepted that one. Now we only have 250K left. He's a 61, and this guy Corey Jenkins is a 58, so I can cut Corey Jenkins, I think. Or I just leave it as B. Let's even see what kind of contract this guy wants. Okay. So I think most importantly we sign this strong safety, even if it puts us in debt. All right, let's see if we can get him and put us $250,000 underneath. And we only have 4 cornerbacks. We desperately need this cornerback too. Craig Hamilton. I'll sign him. Okay, he accepted. This outside linebacker is 61. Do we need him? Yeah, I think we could get by without him. We have 5 cornerbacks. I'm going to cut Bua, which will leave us short at safeties. Maybe I can trade him. Hey, we can find anywhere to trade Bua, so I'm just going to cut him. All right, we're 0.83 million under. I think we can afford to cut 1 guard and 1 tackle each since we have 4 and we only need 3 in each one of those positions. This would free up a ton of dough if we cut John St. Clair. See if we can trade him. Damn. Everybody I try to trade, they can't do it because it'll put them over the cap. All right, I'm just going to cut this guy, St. Clair. This hurts us, but it puts us back in the green with the cap room. Pape is our backup at 53 overall. Okay, we can sign this outside linebacker for 3 years and barely be in the green if he accepts. All right, Benny, you're the last guy on. 56K cap room, and we're doing it with 5 receivers. Sorry, Holland. 2 tight ends. Sorry, Cunningham. 1 center, 4 guards, 3 tackles, 4 defensive tackles. I think that's it for now. Let's look at our team needs. Doing a lot better. We're short and quarterback, receiver, cornerback, 3 safety, halfback. We still need a halfback. That's what we need. It's all right. We got 2 fullbacks. We're just going to have to put one of those guys back here. Okay, now that we're finished with that, I'm going to watch this Sports Center. Let's see if we can see anything cool here.
Welcome, everyone, to a special draft wrap-up show here on ESPN.
It's draft.
I'm Mel Kiper Jr. With the draft complete, it's time to take a look at all the shoe-ins and the surprises. Let's get it started. Anderson was taken, no surprise, with the first overall selection in the draft. Chargers decided early on that this was their man, and they were obviously elated to bring him into the fold. He's going to be a special player, no doubt about it. Mack was gobbled up with the number 4 pick overall.
So that's the first quarterback from Duke, but the first 3 picks were all halfbacks.
So that'll do it for this year. Another draft is in the book, and now the analyzing and second-guessing.
Guys, there wasn't much there, just went over the drafts, but didn't even say overalls, I don't think. Oh yeah, here we go. Release all unsigned rookies. Yep. There we go. All right, now we're in the preseason. Okay, the reason we're simulating the preseason is because you don't see the overalls change until after the preseason happens. So once we press start season here after the preseason simulates, then we'll see the official overall changes. So we can look at our rookies that we drafted. We can look at what happened to Ricky Williams. Our quarterbacks, we'll decide our starting quarterback. Okay, start regular season. All right, this is the moment of truth. We're power ranked 28th. Isn't ideal. We go into the depth chart here. All right. Geez. So what happened is AJ Feely improved and Jay Fiedler dropped. Dang, Jay Fiedler's speed dropped down to a 68. Oh, his arm strength is weak. AJ Feely gets the start. Jay Fiedler we have no use for. Ricky Williams, dang, he dropped down to an 82 overall. So whatever he was at the beginning of last year, like a 90, he dropped down big. He's our sole running back. We're going to have to get probably Sammy Morris. Sammy Morris has 84 speed. Has 84 speed. That's not terrible. I mean, Sammy Morris could be a backup running back. It sucks we can't just incorporate him here over there. Okay, David Boston jumped up to a 91. He shot up to be our number 1 receiver, huh? He is 7 years pro. Okay, and he improved. Chris Chambers. Oh, he's hurt right now. That's not good. Let's see if it says his overall. Nope, it just says 24 because he's hurt. Randy McMichael's to 77. I don't remember what he was. D. Lee is a 69. Okay, Smith 74 left tackle, 69 left guard. Our center, Butler. This is the guy we drafted, right? He's stuck right at a 70, but is he hurt? Harry's a 76. And Pape is a 56 right tackle. Yeah, we desperately need a right tackle. I'll probably go sign one. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put McIntosh, our receiver from last year. You guys remember McIntosh? He'll be our right tackle. That helps even things out. Now going to the defense. Okay, left defensive end 84 overall, left defensive tackle 79, right defensive tackle 79, and Jason Taylor's at an 89 overall. I don't remember what he is last year, but he's still a beast. Marlon Greenwood 71. All right, here we go. Let's see what Lambert is now. Boom, he's a 77. He was a, what was he on draft night? A 71. Jeez, he almost jumped Zach Thomas. How old is Zach Thomas? Let's see here. Okay, Zach Thomas is 10 years in the league. So Lambert, we have our future. Zach Thomas will probably get jumped in overalls next year. We're running a 4-3, so we only have 3 linebackers and one inside linebacker. So we're short on outside linebackers. What's Zach Thomas's contract looking like? Because I kind of want to try to get a mean. Well, look at, I kind of want to try to get a mean outside linebacker because right now we're starting Benny Jennings. What was he, a 61 on draft night, I think? Now we have the 64 in there with Marlon Greenwood. Can I put, oh, I wish I could move Lambert to the outside here. Anyways, cornerbacks. Why is this all out of whack? We want Surtain to start. Okay, Surtain's at left cornerback and Madison is at right cornerback. Okay, yeah, look at Sammy Dennis. We got another Sammy back there at strong safety. 73 now. He's a 70 or 71 on draft night. He is starting at strong safety. Arturo Freeman's a 73. Yeah, I could look into trading Zach Thomas. It's sad, but it's something we can look into. We'll probably play a game to see how this defense and stuff runs. Yeah, it's pretty much kickers and guards on the trading block. Yeah, it says we're 100% capped out this year. Oh yeah, our center, he stayed at a 70 overall. That's kind of disappointing. We signed him for 5 years, so we're gonna be stuck with him. Or was he the one that was hurt? Yeah, he was injured, right? Well, he's probable now. Okay, we have 5 guards when we only need 3. And I guess this is saying we could cut a defensive tackle and defensive end too. Okay, yeah, so here's the injury report. We're out that guard, Greg German. Right now it says he's a 31 overall, but that's not a fair assessment because he's injured. Chris Chambers out for 9 weeks. Lee Butler out for 2 weeks. He's our rookie starting center. Which means behind him, come game day, I don't even know who's gonna go in here. Will it let us play this game? All right, I'm gonna implement this preparation though. I just did our preparation. And the results. All right, good. That's perfect. It looks like our receivers didn't go up that much. Maybe it's because Chris Chambers is hurt. This will give us more accurate look at the team. We're going to jump up to an 87. So he's actually right now better than what he was running at a lot of the time last year. He still has 92 break tackles, so he should be able to run some people over. Dang. Week 1, we're going to be out Chris Chambers. He's probably going to still get in there because we only have 4 receivers. Might need to sign a receiver. I think it'll put us negative. All right, Lee Butler is 73. Nice. I think it'll put us negative in the cap space. Maybe I just really need to cut one of these guards. This guy is not hurt. There's no reason we need Rex Hadnot. Let's actually just have some young guys here. I could trade Gino, and then we hope Taylor develops past him. But Gino has better run block. Definitely want to keep Vernon Carey. He's our future. We want to get rid of Hadnot. Anyways, back to the preparation. Lambert's 79 with this. Dang, if we get rid of Hadnot, it'll give us a penalty of 1 million. That's not good. I cannot remember for the life of me what Greg German his rating is. Anyways, I can't decide what to do with Rex Hadnot. I'm gonna just leave the off-season video for now. Okay, now we get a good look at our ratings. 71 offense, 81 defense, 80 overall. It's not terrible. It's funny how that really bad offensive rating doesn't pull down our overall more. Yeah, but that'll be it for the offseason. The Jets jumped up to an 88. We're sitting at 28th in the power rankings. Reminder, didn't the Saints win the Super Bowl last year? And they are not even on here. So I guess everybody's already had a game. We must be playing Monday night, but you can see us and the Jets power ranked right next to each other. Gang, we're going to be out Chris Chambers for 8 weeks. All right, last thing. I know I keep this video going, but I'm just going to look at these free agents. So Drew Bledsoe's an 83 overall. We could theoretically sign him, and he would be our starting quarterback. He has 49 speed, but so no way. We have some guards, DNs, a lot of defensive ends. Let's see what they have for wide receivers and halfbacks in here. That 70 overall halfback is not bad. They have this guy, Justin Argus, who's 91 speed. Justin Fargus. And then let's look at these receivers. I pretty much need a receiver. Arnez, Battle, Jermaine Lewis. I'll probably just sign this guy, see what contract he wants. It puts us negative. We have to sign him for 3 years. Oh, cannot sign. The cap limit has been reached. So I guess we're out of luck. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one when we go play week 1 against the New York Jets. Reminder, this is our difficulty. You know, it got pretty easy towards the end of the regular season there, but then you guys remember what happened in the playoffs, so I'm going to leave it for this for the first couple games and see if we need to adjust it. All right, see you guys next one. Bye.